Hi everybody, this is Amber Amethyst, and it's been an entire month since Melanie Martinez has released her K-12 album, which I have listened to many times, and I really like it. So today I will go ahead and review the album. Now my opinions here will relate only to the songs and my interpretation of the lyrics, not necessarily how they fit into the movie. And I have already posted this in blog form on the Crybaby's Amino. So if you've already read it there, then this is pretty much just a repeat of what was on there. But I thought I'd go ahead and put it in video form as well for those who are not on the Crybaby Amino and would still like to know my opinion of the overall album. So let's go ahead and get started with song number 1, Wheels on the Bus. I like the clever tie-in to the famous children's song, even how it starts with the same melody. And of course I really like the rhythm of this one. As for my interpretation, I feel the song overall is about neglect, either parental or school authority like a teacher, bus driver, etc. Those appointed to supervise and protect these teens are uninvolved or too distracted and have no idea what's going on. That's what my takeaway from this song is about. And I would overall rate Wheels on the Bus a 7 out of 10. Now for Class Fight. There was a middle of class and the teacher wasn't looking. Kelly had a fat ass and trouble with cooking. She had a boy wrapped around her finger top. To begin with, I thought I'd really like this song when I first saw this snippet, but after listening to only the audio, I'm not too fond of the lyrics. In the movie it makes sense as Kelly is the one who attacked Crybaby, but in the song on its own, Crybaby beats up Kelly for dating the boy she likes and having a nice butt. Also, Brandon does not reciprocate Crybaby's feelings, as in the song she states, "He wasn't in my life." The lyrics alone make Crybaby, not Kelly, look like the bully. I do like the oh, ah, oh melody at the beginning and throughout. The chorus has a good beat. I also like how catchy this one is. Daddy chimed in, go for the throat, for the throat, for the throat. Daddy chimed in, go for the throat. And I have no real interpretation here because the lyrics paint the full story. So I feel like this song is pretty much just what it says is what it is. So for Class Fight, I'd give this one a 5 out of 10. The Principal. Sneaky, keeping, money seeking, always keeping, fucking creeping, got it on the down low. That's how you think you always speak it. What if I had told your mother her son was a cruel motherfucker? It's not just me, it's everybody who thinks that you're fucking. To be honest, I didn't really like this one at first. It wasn't until after a few more listens that I came to appreciate it. I like the lyrics in the chorus where it says, "The principal, where's the principal?" I thought using the words that sound similar was clever on her part. And since it's well known that this song is about Melanie's feelings towards President Trump, there is no interpretation here. Comparing the president to the principal of a school is clever. The song sounds like a foreboding warning. And this one does have a really good beat. Like at first I usually would skip this one because I remember watching the movie. I didn't really like this one, but after listening to it on the album a couple times, it really did grow on me, and like I came to understand and appreciate the lyrics and what she was trying to say with the song. I came to really appreciate the song, and I ended up giving The Principal a 6 out of 10. Show and Tell. Hold me by my hair so I don't go nowhere. Tell me you love me, but you treat me like I'm never there. You say the coolest words, but you still break my heart. Cause I'm over here working my ass off. Why is it so hard to see?
This is my second favorite song off the album. It has a unique sound I very much appreciate. I like the chorus, both in sound and lyrics. I like the amount of emotion here and Melanie singing, especially in the bridge. There's like, why can't you hear me? And harsh words if you don't get a pick with me. These obviously come from true experiences. My take on this song is it's about Melanie, or any celebrity for that matter, expressing the cons of fame, the pain of being treated like an object rather than a person who has feelings and rights. And because this song is just so good, of course I gave it a 10 out of 10. Nurse's Office.
Don't cut me, punch me, just let me go into the nurse's office where I float away and pale as the loose leaf painting you grow. From howling out of my lungs in the snow, yeah, I'm coughing, I'm bleeding, band-aids won't heal it.
This is another one of my favorites. It has the creepiest sound of all the songs on the album, kind of like a demented carnival. I love the extended syllables of ha, ha, and this is all in the chorus. I find myself singing this one quite a bit. It's like even when the song's not playing, I'll just find myself like just randomly singing along to the chorus of this one just because it's really fun to sing, especially that part, that home and old part. The lyrics are creative with all the medical references, and on a similar note, the sound effects throughout are a nice touch. My interpretation of this song is about someone who is bullied. The anxiety is so bad, she has to fake physical illness to escape the emotional abuse of her peers. The authority figures don't take the bullying serious as they do a real illness, so the bully victim pretty much has no choice but to actually fake a real illness in order to get out of it. It's really sad when you think about it. Again, I really like this. I really like the message of this one, and I like the sound of this one, so I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Drama Club.
Everyone's so soft, everyone's so sensitive. Do I offend you? You're hanging on my sentences. You could keep your costume and you could keep your mask. I'ma take a bow so that you can kiss my ass. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama, up for your drama club. I never signed up for your drama, up for your drama club.
So this one is my absolute favorite song off the album. What I like best are all the references to the theater. As someone who does theater, I respect how much effort went into the lyrics. I like how catchy the chorus is. She says, I didn't sign up for your drama, then adds club. Drama, up for your drama club. To make it relate to school. My favorite part has to be the change in melody during your auditorium, I think it's pretty boring. I just really like that part. That's like my favorite part of the song. I like how it sounds. So my interpretation of this song is she's singing about someone who is faking an illness or always complaining, a drama queen, so to speak. Perhaps even another celebrity crying for attention and making a big deal out of nothing. Perhaps lying and playing the victim card to seduce her fans' hearts for pity. Meanwhile, Melanie is being real to herself and finds this person's attempts to gain sympathy pathetic. And since, of course, this one's my absolute favorite, I gave it a 10 out of 10. Strawberry Shortcake.
Feeling unsure of my naked body. Stand back, watch it taking shape. Wondering why I don't look like Barbie. say boys like girls with a tiny waist. And my mama's preaching to make sure I'm pure, but I never really cared about this shit before. Look around the room for whoever wants.
This is another one I didn't care much for the first time I listened to it. After a while it grew on me, and now I quite enjoy it. I like the beat of the chorus. It's my fault, 'cause I put icing on top. The boys want a taste of the strawberry shortcake. The bridge is my favorite part when it says, instead of making me feel bad for the body I got, just tell him to keep it in his pants and tell him to stop. No real interpretation, because I think the message of the song is pretty clear. It has a great message. It's about not body shaming girls and victim blaming them, but teaching boys instead to respect females, or actually for that matter, teaching everybody to respect other people's boundaries. And pretty much just, don't touch anyone without their permission, don't violate anyone, you need to get consent. And I think it's an important message that everyone needs to hear, and I give this song an 8 out of 10. Lunchbox Friends.
He said, hey girl, will you sit with me? Table in the back, cafeteria seat. We could be friends if you wanna be, but only till the clock gets 3. After lunch we can walk to class. Talk about the boys that we wanna smash. Talk about ways to get a little more cash. After that I'll ignore your ass. The hassle, the fighting, they all want to bite up me. Photos, my photos, they toss it about hoes that they don't know. Oh, they dumb shit though.
Of all the snippets, this was the first one I heard, and I immediately liked it. Having listened to the full album, I like it even more. This one is so energetic. I like the distorted voice that sings throughout the chorus. Plus, it has a fun dance beat. Lunchbox friends, come to my house and my friendship that will last forever. In my opinion, this song is about fake fans. The part about wanting photos, then talking about people they don't know and want to be my best friend and judge me, sounds like she's mentioning people who want a friendship for fame and what they can gain from her status only. However, when Melanie needs a real friend, they're not there for her. But anyway, it's still a really good song, and I give Lunchbox Friends a 7 out of 10. Orange Juice.
Making sure I don't shuffle from the words you spoke when you screamed at the mirror. Now you're sitting in the cafeteria, shutting clementines and orange bacteria. You turn oranges to orange juice, into there and spit it out of you.
This is definitely the saddest song on the album. It's the Mrs. Potato Head of K-12. I like the melancholy tone of the song that fits perfectly with the subject material. The distorted voice in the chorus is a nice addition. Since the character's view of herself is distorted, it doubles as a metaphor. On a similar note, using the imagery of eating oranges then regurgitating orange juice is a clever analogy. My favorite part of this song is when she says, I wish I could give you my set of eyes, 'cause I know your eyes aren't working. It definitely shows the empathy of someone concerned for their friend's self-destructive behavior. It's so true that her friend sees a distorted, incorrect version of herself. As someone who suffers from body dysmorphic disorder, I can definitely relate to this one, especially that line that I've just previously mentioned. The amount of pain in the lyrics and Melanie's voice makes me wonder if she or someone close to her struggled with an eating disorder. Either way, it's a compassionate song to anyone out there who is suffering with an eating disorder or any other kind of disorder, that you're not alone. It's okay. You can get help. And I really respect Melanie for making this song. And I give it an 8 out of 10. Detention.
So don't treat me bad if you're feeling sad, alright? Please don't be mad if I don't smell that alright. If I fuck up my words, don't think I'm upset, alright? Alright. I'm physically exhausted, tired of my...
This is another one I knew I'd like since the snippet. It has a fun beat that makes you want to dance. I like the flow of the chorus and just how well words in the chorus rhyme. Tonight in detention, I can feel your blood pressure rise. This tension, let me crawl into your mind. Did I mention? My interpretation of this song is that it's about a one-sided relationship. She mentions the other person's selfish wishes, being physically exhausted, and compares their relationship to detention. She's clearly not enjoying being in this relationship with someone who just wants to leave. So I give the song Detention a 7 out of 10. Teacher's Pet.
It's for all the right reasons, baby. Don't care about grades, just call me your baby. If I pass the squeeze, will you give me your baby? Teacher's pet. If I'm so special, why am I secret? Yeah, why the fuck is that? Do you regret the things we shared?
Of all the snippets that were released, I like this one the most. After hearing the full song, I like it even more. It has a seductive sound and tantalizing beat, which is perfect for the subject material. The tune of the song actually reminds me a lot of Glory Box by Portishead, but maybe that's just me. I like so many of the visuals here, like feeling like a spider in a cage. The first verse has that descriptive scene of how the student first fell for the teacher. And of course, the liar you were, her desire, and she wants to light you on fire, has a smooth flow. The story of this song is about an inappropriate student-teacher relationship from the student's perspective. I like how it grows until the student realizes the horrible situation she's in. Like, the relationship continues on, and she realizes that how bad of a situation this is. I think my only one problem with this song is the line, "You don't owe me, do you? I bet you think you do, but you don't." That's just clumsy writing, and it sounds like something from a childish argument. And it's really the one issue I have in an otherwise magnificent song. And I give this song Teacher's Pet 9 out of 10. High School Sweethearts.
Step one, you must accept that I'm with the loud my tattoo. This is a waste if you can't walk me down the finish line. Step three, give me passion. Don't make fun of fashion. Can we just be honest? These are the requirements. If you think you can be my one and only true love, just promise to love me.
Can we just be honest? I don't understand all the hype surrounding this one. It's the only song on the album I genuinely dislike and always skip when listening to the CD in my car. My biggest issue with the song is how unlikable Crybaby is here. She's demanding, rude, and psycho. The relationship she's describing is fully one-sided. And to be perfectly honest, Hatsune Miku, well, actually Supercell, already made this song, but so much cuter and more innocent. She realizing her own ridiculous in the context of the song. Of course, I'm talking about World Is Mine, one of the most well-known Vocaloid songs. But anyways, I don't really care much for the beat and the verses of the song either. For the most part, they come across as generic and boring. And when it gets to the chorus, it gets a little better. It's a little more upbeat, and it's decent, but not enough to rescue with this one. In my opinion, this song is about Crybaby's desired true love, but that he must meet her criteria and to be sure to never cheat. However, she offers nothing in return and even mentions she's crazy. I really don't like this one, and I give it a 3 out of 10. Recess.
I was too young to see the truth. In my grandma's lap, I'm drowning in her perfume. Too naive to even care. Felt the words she whispered while she brushed out my hair. People gonna say, if you need a break, someone will take your place. People gonna try to tell you that you're fine with dollars in their eyes.
I like the different sound of this one. I have seen a lot of people compare this to a lullaby, and I agree. It is a soothing and overall quiet song which fits with the overall message. In the first round of the chorus, it's actually Melanie's grandma who was saying these spoken words, which I imagine is being said in a calm voice. When I first heard it, the beginning instrumental in the chorus gave me a 1950s vibe. The song has a vastly different sound from the rest of the tracks on the album, and I appreciate it for that reason. My interpretation of the song is about the entertainment industry not caring about the people, but seeing them as products. People are going to try to tell you that you're fine with dollars in their eyes. Along with, they'll give you the threat of moving on next big thing. People going to say, if you need a break, someone will take your place. But I feel this can relate to any career where the higher-ups care more about business than their employees. They want you to work to exhaustion. Then Melanie reminds everyone that it's okay to need that rest. Working for what you want is excellent and admirable, but don't forget to take care of yourself. Besides, it's beneficial to the company and that their employees be in top shape to perform at their best. I just really like how calming this song is, and I give it a 9 out of 10. Fire Drill. I'm having to re-upload the video because when I included the music for this song, it got blocked, so I'll be speaking on this song now without the accompanying music in the background. So Fire Drill is not an official song on the album, but it was in the movie, and it's too good to ignore. So I'm counting it. And I really do hope that this song eventually will get released as a bonus track. So Fire Drill has a catchy beat, especially the chorus, and it's really easy to sing along to. I especially like the line, eating a hate souffle and a bitter angry sorbet. That's too clever of a lyric for the people she's describing. The song is so dark despite its upbeat tune, but of course I guess that can be said about all of Melanie's songs. My interpretation of this song is about people who make such a big deal out of everyday nothings. They're so focused on celebrity drama and overall first world problems. In the chorus, Melanie questions what these same people would do in a real emergency. Would they realize their grave situation and reach out to their family, or treat it as yet another trivial drama? The title of Fire Drill fits so well here, since she's asking about the hypothetical event of this happening. Just like in a fire drill, you're practicing in the event of a fire. So I think the title of using the hypothetical event here is pretty brilliant. And all this song is so good, one of the best ones actually from the whole movie. And I really wish this one had been added to the K-12 album. And I give Fire Drill a 10 out of 10. In all, I enjoy the album very much. It's a good sophomore album, has a lot of good songs with some great messages that it's tackling. Has a vastly different sound than Crybaby. I think the effort of what she put in the song really shows, and I very much appreciate this album. However, I must confess, I have the more unpopular opinion of liking Crybaby more than K-12. But this album did not disappoint. I'm already looking forward to any future albums from Miss Martinez. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.